Hi, I'm Dr. Delia Garcia, and I have the privilege of training on how to do a health assessment. That is one of my very favorite topics because it awakens people to what is possible for them as they work to create a healthier version of themselves. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, so, a health assessment, you've talked to some people about the fact that you're a health coach and you've been on an amazing program and you've had some great results. And that person or those people you've been talking to want to know more. So, you've invited them to a health assessment. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, just call it a 30-minute chat. You've invited them to a 30-minute chat. Remember, it's a conversation. It's not a medical intake form. It's a conversation. Um, when you're brand new, when you're a brand new coach, you never want to do health assessments by yourself. Usually, you'll be doing 3 to 5 health assessments with your business coach until you develop the skills and the confidence to do them on your own. So, what do you bring to the health assessment call? You're going to bring a health assessment. Um, Brand new coaches, you've just gotten your business kit, and in that kit is a pad of tear off health assessments. So you want to tear off a health assessment. There's also what the company calls a sharing script that has information about the 4 components and things that are going to be important as you develop that health assessment. So you want to bring that to the call. Some of us use what we call talking points. You know, we've created um, a form that makes facilitating the call easier. So whatever your business coach recommends. I also like to bring a BMI or body mass index chart to the call so I can really see where that person is starting. That is optional. And if you want a simple place for the BMI chart, it's in the Habits of Health book, Dr. A's Habits of Health book on page 169. So the magic begins with the health assessment. And so you want to prepare yourself mentally. You want to come to the call feeling confident and knowing that this person is going to want what we have. So you might want to take some deep breaths. Your posture is everything. You know, if you show up and you're stricken by fear, that person is going to feel that. But if you show up and you're passionate and you're excited and you know what you have in your hands, then that's going to be projected to your person. Set your intentions as you're coming to the call. So, my intention is to listen, to really listen to what that person wants to accomplish for themselves and to provide value by explaining that our program is something that can help them get to where they want to go. What you believe is what you'll project. So if you believe that our program is expensive, guess what? Your person is going to think that it's expensive. If you come to the call and you think that this program doesn't work for everybody, it works for some people, but not for everybody, then again, your person is going to come away thinking it's probably not going to work for me. So, what you're doing on the health assessment is you're offering up your confidence in the program, your confidence that the person you're talking to is going to want to try this, your confidence that the person you're talking to is going to have amazing results. So your job starts when you say hello, and you want to be friendly and thank the person for coming to the call. Be friendly. Um, so you're building trust at the beginning of that health assessment. Thank you for coming to the call and trusting me with your health goals. I'm so excited to hear more. Do you mind if I ask you some questions so I can see what you'd like to accomplish and then determine which program is best for you? I actually coach in 3 different areas. I coach healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. What area would you like to focus on today? Now, most of your prospects will say they'd like to focus on healthy body. And so that's where you're going to spend your time. But you want to put it out there that we have more than just the physical transformation. So put it out there. And so I love asking this question. If failure wasn't an option, what is a dream health goal you have for yourself? If failure was not an option, what is a dream health goal you have for yourself? I repeat that twice because I want them to really hear what I said. And then oftentimes they'll say, I'd like to lose 50 pounds, or I'd like to get to this certain weight. And you then need to pull things out. Some people will go on and share other things that are important to them, such as having more energy, but others are pretty, um, simple and kind of shy about saying more than I'd like to feel better, or I'd like to, again, lose, 50 or 80 pounds. So you oftentimes have to tease that out of them. You want to really create the emotion that is so important in helping people move forward. So this is a great question. How would your life be different when you reach that goal? How will your life be different when you reach that goal? And notice that I don't say if you reach that goal. I am assuming that they will reach that goal because we know we can help them with whatever goals they put out there. I also like to ask it this way, walk into your future and you're now at 140 pounds, whatever that number was that they gave you. Walk into your future. You're now 140 pounds. How would your life be different? And then all kinds of things oftentimes start to come out. Oh my gosh, I'd have more energy. I'd be active, more active with my kids. Right now, I'm on the sofa while they're outside playing because I don't have energy, or I don't fit on the swings, or I don't feel comfortable jumping on the trampoline with them. Um, they might say something about their relationship with their spouse. My spouse would pay attention to me again. I really crave that. We used to be so close. We used to go out for date nights. And now I just feel that there's a void there. There's a wedge in our relationship. And then you can go on with, how would this impact you getting to your dream health goal? How would that impact you as a mom, a dad, a wife, a husband, a daughter, a son, a friend? How would that impact you? And then you're getting more heartfelt information from that person. What would your emotional health be? And most people will say, I would feel better about myself. I would have more health, more self-esteem. I really spend a lot of time at home because I don't feel comfortable going out in public because I'm not healthy. So the health assessment form looks like this. This is in the tear-off pad that the company sends in our business kit. And you're working in the upper left-hand corner, awakening your prospect. And then you'll spend a little bit of time in the lower left-hand corner exploring any health conditions that they have, talking about health conditions that they have, any medications that they're on. But don't get into the weeds with the medications. If they start, telling you the names and spelling them and all of that, just tell them, you know what, I don't need the names of your medications. I just need to know what they're for. Do you have high blood pressure? How many medications do you take for that? Do you have diabetes? How many medications do you take for that? And we have a whole recording on medications and allergies. And so that will give you more detail there. But diabetes, if they're on insulin, that is one where they really need to connect with their health professional. We need them to connect with their health professional anyway if they're starting a program like ours. But if they're on insulin, their blood sugars can drop very quickly if we're not careful about informing them. So once you awaken your person, then you want to say something like this: I get you. You really want to come across as understanding them. I get you. I felt the same way when I started my health journey. And then you want to share parts of your story that will resonate with what they just told you. You want to keep your story really short, 1 to 2 minutes. If you don't have a weight loss story, maybe you've come into the Optavia business extremely healthy, knowing how to eat properly, exercising on a regular basis, then share portions of someone else's story that applies to what they just shared with you. You then want to ask a few questions from the second page of the health assessment on the left-hand side, questions about their health habits. And this is very short. You don't want to drone on and on, but you want to get a little bit of a better picture of where they're starting. How many hours do you sleep each night? Do you feel rested when you get up? On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your energy throughout the day? Do you have an exercise routine? And then, a lot of people that struggle with weight are not exercising. So you want to let them know that exercise is really not a habit that will help them lose the weight. It'll help them tone and maintain, but they don't have to feel guilty about not exercising at this point in time. We'll talk about movement, 3 to 4 weeks down the road. How many ounces of water do you drink a day? Do you drink other beverages, alcohol, coffee, tea? How many meals do you eat per day? Do you snack? And then this is a really important statement and question. The average person spends $15 to $25 a day on food. Where do you think you fall within that range? And so let them, tell you what that is. And let them know that the $15 to $25 a day includes the food they're buying at the grocery store. It can include restaurants, stopping at Starbucks, stopping at the gas station for snacks. So a lot of people don't realize that they spend as much as they do. So you're setting them up for value when we get to the cost of our program. So again, page 2 of the health assessment on the left side has those questions that you're going to ask very, very briefly. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a section for asking if they feel comfortable sharing their age. What is their height? What is their current weight? Um, but don't dwell on the weight. They may not even feel comfortable sharing that with you at the beginning. And so we don't have to try to pull out information that they're not comfortable sharing. You then want to move on to the 4 components of our program. Oh my gosh, you're going to love our program. Our program offers lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. Instead of a diet, I want you to realize that our program is a lifestyle. It's so much more than a diet. And with our lifestyle program, we're going to help you develop the right mindset and to develop the skills to create the best version of you as you're embarking on your journey. So the program that I recommend for you has 4 components, and those 4 components work synergistically. In fact, each component of our program is weighted 25%. So when you do them all, they're going to offer you a bulletproof plan to help you be successful. And see how powerful our verbiage can be. You know, if you do all 4 components, you're going to have a bulletproof plan that will help you be successful. And also, if your prospect was part of the Social Proof Facebook group, then they've already viewed a 10-minute video on our 4 components. You don't have to spend a lot of time on our 4 components. It's really only a few minutes. You want to spend most of your time on the awakening phase of our program. So the 4 components of our program, now you're going to review those. The most important one is the health coach, and that's me. We're going to connect closely the first week. And then after the first week, it's going to be a 5 to 10 minute phone call to check in, help you get back on if you've fallen off a little bit, help guide and support you along your journey. It's a 2-way relationship. If you need extra help and support, please, I want to hear from you. You just need to reach out to me. But otherwise, I do my support calls on, and you let them know what day you're going to be connecting with them. So I personally do my support calls on Monday, but other coaches may have other days that they connect with people. So I'm going to guide you on our program, and I'm also going to point you to the resources to achieve your goals. Another component of our program is our community. So we become like the people we spend the most time with. So we offer a community of like-minded people, and that's going to be very, very powerful for you when you start our program. I'm going to also plug you into our private Facebook group. It's a Facebook group for our clients. They communicate with one another. They support one another. They give each other tips. They celebrate one another. But if you're struggling, that's a great place to go because other clients will rise up and help you get back into the game. We also have weekly community calls that you're going to absolutely love. Over time, my goal, however, for you is for you to develop your own local community as well. You know, people, your friends, your neighbor, your coworkers that will join the journey with you. And as you begin to transform in your own physical health and in your mindset and how you're showing up to the world, people are going to notice and they're going to ask questions. And so I love referrals because this can help to create your community, your personal community of support. So when people start to ask, simply say, I'm on a lifestyle program and it includes a personal health coach. If you would like, I can introduce you to my health coach. I'll start a three-way text, and then my health coach can take it from there. And so as you start sharing this with people who are asking, you're now creating health buddies for yourself. Another option, however, is to partner with me and to coach your own family and friends. That is the ultimate way to hold yourself accountable. And that's the reason that I became a health coach. But we can talk more about this once you get acclimated to the program and the program is evolving for you. Um, the third component of our program is our Habits of Health transformation system. So this will start with creating a healthy mind because that is so important. With our Habits of Health transformation system, it's our comprehensive educational component. And that's going to guide you in creating a new story for yourself, a story of vibrant health and well-being. And then the fourth component of our program is our simple structured nutrition plan. So you're going to be nourishing your body every 2 to 3 hours. You're actually going to be eating 6 times a day. And it's going to be super easy because we have products called Optavia Fuelings that are going to be the training wheels of this program. So all you have to do is provide just one healthy meal of your own, lean protein and vegetables or a salad. The rest of it is all figured out for you with our medically formulated Optavia Fuelings. They're protein, carbohydrate balanced, they're low glycemic, which means low in sugar. So once you've been on the program for 3 to 4 days, you're going to get into what we call a state of fat burn. You're actually going to be tapping into your fat reserves. And how do you know you're in fat burn? Usually 3 things happen. You feel more energetic, you are not hungry, or you're a lot less hungry, and the scale starts to move every week. So once you're in fat burn, you start feeling so much better. That brain fog often lifts. You know, you're thinking more clearly because you have more energy throughout the day. And once you're at your goal, I'm going to help you transition so that you learn to keep your weight off for life, incorporating our Habits of Health system. So any questions before I get to the cost? And so now they can kind of relax a little bit, knowing that you're going to talk about the cost, so they can ask a few questions. A lot of times they don't ask questions because you've done such a great job throughout the health assessment. So I go on to say the best part of our program is the cost because it's not expensive. It's $14 a day. And what do you get for $14 a day? You're getting all the food you need except the one meal that you supply yourself. You're getting the program materials, you're getting the coaching, you're getting the Facebook support, you're getting those community webinars every week. You're actually getting a weekly newsletter. So for what you would spend if you ate at a fast food restaurant once a day, you're getting a comprehensive program that can completely transform your health. So the program is month to month. It's $1,415 the first month, plus your area tax. And that $415, $415 includes a whole week of food. Um, uh, it includes a whole month of food. I'm sorry, I'm getting tripped up here. That $415 includes a whole month of food. This becomes your grocery store, but you're also getting um, 5 free boxes of food worth $114. Um, you're getting a free shaker jar. 10% of every order will be applied to your next order. You're also going to be getting free shipping. Um, so, what I hear that you want to accomplish, you'd like to get to a healthier weight, but you'd also like to have more energy. You'd like to be more active with your children. You'd like your spouse to pay attention to you again. You'd love to, you know, enhance that relationship. You'd like to be able to shop in your own closet. You'd like to feel better about yourself, have more self esteem. I know I can help you. Are you ready to get started? And then you're silent. Let them be the next person to talk. And oftentimes, that person will say yes. So if they say yes, be excited for them. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to work with you, to partner with you on helping you with your health goals. All I need is your email address. I need your shipping and your method of payment. And then I'm going to place your first order. When your food arrives, please reach out so I can help you get started. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you a welcome email with some active links that you may want to explore while you're waiting for your food. If the person is not ready yet, maybe they need to talk to their spouse, they need to think about it, they need to wait until their next paycheck. Thank them for their time, you know, and let them know that you appreciate that they need some time to think about it. Don't be tied to the outcome, but you can go ahead and ask, may I add you to our private social proof Facebook group? And then follow back in a few days. What day of the month do you get paid? When would you like me to follow up, on that day or the next day? So just know that we have this amazing gift to help people transform their life in so many ways. So show up with confidence, with excitement, with joy, and people will want what we have. And so I hope that you found this helpful today. And let's go out as health coaches. Let's go out into our world and help our country get healthy. So thank you very much.